I'm Shanti, Children of Hearn. Well, we have dealt with the Thames, we've dealt with swords, we've dealt with wands, and we've dealt with the circle and how to create the circle correctly. Now, there's one little gizmo, or shall I say, tool, that we haven't mentioned, and that is the rings of power. Now, this is my ring of power.
I'll go in there.
Now, with a ring of power, it has to be a real stone, not glass, not diamante. It has to be the actual stone. If it isn't, it won't work. This is my ring. Are you in?
Yeah.
This is my ring, and it represents fire. Because in the coven, I am the fire element. Now I will show you. This is Dark Raven's one. This is Dark Raven's ring. This is her ring of power. As you see, it is blue. What's blue represent, Adrian?
The sea.
That's right, water.
Awesome.
She's a water person. I make no comments.
No, well.
So something funny just cropped into my mind. So.
Well, it's a bit offsetting because she's known as Dragon Lady.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she could be a water dragon.
She could be, yeah.
No, I'm the master of the blue ring.
Yes. So, the stones are real. And it's in white gold. Is it in white gold?
No, silver.
Oh, it's in silver. Well, it has to be silver, that's right. Because silver is a pure element. And lastly, of course, this is Bill Buffalo, Adrian's power ring, which is in green, which is the element of earth. Now, you could correct me on these colours, but that's what a power ring does. Now, what does a power ring do, besides looking very pretty and very nice on your finger? Okay, I'll tell you. First, it gives you protection and gives you a direct link to the masters. And it also gives you, like, how can I put this? It's like a receiving module for energy of that particular ray. I use the red ray. Dark Raven one uses the blue. And of course, my son uses green. They're all different rays of the spectrum. You've heard of the tribe of many colours, well, it also reverts to the spectrum of colour. Now, colour is important because it has, again, our old friend, it oscillates to a vibration. All colour oscillates to a vibration. So I think you'll find, if you're looking for a power ring, one, it doesn't have to be precious stones, it could be semi-precious. So let me put your mind at ease that if you think you're going to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, or hundreds, to try and get a power ring with very precious stones, then it's going to be very expensive. But you can use semi-precious. my ring is semi-precious, it's garnet. It's a very high quality garnet. And I had to make sure it was this before I got the ring. And this is how you can work it. Will you excuse me just one? Oh, it's okay. I was just checking the sound on this because it goes a bit weird out sometimes. Now, I was asked about Baphomet. What is this strange creature that has the head of a goat, the breasts of a woman, the genitals of male, the legs of goats, the hands of human beings? It's the elements of the earth coming together. He's called the Lord of Shadows. He is a guardian of the earth. The dark side used this as well, but dark side always copies our symbols and our signs. They have none of their own. Now Baphomet, he's neither good nor bad, he's pretty neutral, but extremely powerful. He's the guardian of the earth. You never call him unless you have a real need to call him. To do so, I am told, it can result in dire consequences. There's a lot of rubbish about Baphomet. They say, oh, the Templars followed Baphomet. No, the Templars did not follow Baphomet. They had nothing to do with Baphomet. They were pro-Christian. But because they had to be discredited, they stated they followed Baphomet and they spat on the cross and all sorts of rubbish. Not that it makes any difference. So this brings us to the Baphomet. He brings light into the world. He has a massive power. But do not, I'm not going to give you the formula to call him. For to call him for curiosity's sake is not a good idea at all. Now, Dark Raven One has put quite a bit of stuff on Sol, which is quite interesting. If you want to know the truth of things, I advise you to have a look at it and review it. It's outstanding stuff. And you know Dark Raven One, she likes to do these long, drawn out things. But there's a little secret. If you go to Wilcox on the first one, she's got a link down. Tap on that link and you'll get the audio. So you can sit back and enjoy it. So now, what else does these rings do? They'll open vortexes. And they'll close them. They're also very, very strong in protection, but they'll open vortexes. Now, I've also got to go back onto wands again, because I was asked a question between wands and athames. What does an athame do that a wand doesn't do? Well, for a start off, the wand shouldn't be used for creating the circle. Use a fire element, which is the athame. To call in the watchtowers, you use the athame. You should not use a wand, only in a last resort. Now the athame, as you know, is it an air element or a water element?
Which one?
The
Wand.
wand.
I think it's well, it can't be an air element.
No, I think it's a water element. Now the wand you use for healing. There are certain sigils that you can use to open up healing vortexes. You only use the wand for this. For blessing the wine, you should use the wand, not the athame. You don't bless with an athame. You bless with a wand. That is the two. The sword is really just an extension of the athame. Also, the question came up: what kind of athame? The one that caused you, obviously. Now, I'm getting a athame for someone, and I have to consult with my guides because I don't know really which one to get this person. But they have given me a couple of ideas, and I will use these. Now, with your wands, nobody, I mean this, nobody touches your wand except you. Now, I've had to clear the rings because no one should touch a power ring except the person, so I've had to deliberately clear them. So it doesn't get any of my vibrations on the ring. Now, that is basically what we're covering, your tools. I'm sure you know I've missed something out. I can't think for the life of me what it is. But today I wanted to do some serious work because we have Kanunas will be speaking today, and that is a strain. I'd like to welcome you all. I noticed you were all present at the circle. It was very, very powerful.
Dad, David Beckham, your
Oh
favourite
my
song.
God, excuse me folks, I've got to take this fool off because he drives me mad. Okay. Yeah, that's happened before, isn't it?
Yeah, David Beckham, your favourite man, comes on.
Oh God almighty. Now, I've been asked several questions, and for a start off, let me first
14 minutes have passed.
it looks like I'm not going to answer me questions, isn't it?
Sorry about that.
Keep up your meditation. It's important on this factor. Even if you do 20 minutes, even if you do 10 minutes, it's not the length of time, it's the amount of
It's a quality.
quality of the meditation.
Yeah, I generally do 20 minutes because my busy schedule. I like doing 20 minutes. I don't like doing 2 hours like my dad does. I find I spend enough time sleeping as it is. I don't want to spend in too much on it.
Well, I do about 2 to 3 hours. And that isn't intentional either. I often say to Dark Raven, when I'm only going to go out for 20 minutes, 3 hours later I emerge. Because I go through what I have to do, and I go into my meditation, and then I do my healing while I'm in meditation, and then I go for walkies.
You've gone past 15 minutes now. Dad.
I'm getting out of here, I'm in trouble. Thank you for listening to me. Our blessings go with you. Namaste. Om Shanti.